So he's sitting there just, hello? Yes?
Your Majesty, we have returned.
Uh, very good. What has the, horospex said?
Well, we saw the diviner, and he informed us that we should travel to a, a town in
West.
the hills to the west. He saw
Dunwick.
people.
No,
Dunwick.
not Dunwick.
Or,
No, not Dunwick.
pardon me. He said that he saw people in a vision that were like us, but not us. I presume that is the assailants that we are tracking.
Okay. At least you have, a lead.
Yes, we thought we'd inform you before we head out there. Do you know of any specific cities or towns in hills to the west that we should start looking?
Um, the only hills I know is just this one area that's, so far as we know, unsettled. It's,
I see.
yeah, just go back down to the, tower area and just head west. There's a lake that you'd have to go around or through. But, yeah, it should be pretty easy. I mean, natural dangers and all.
Understood.
Ooh.
I look over to Barfedious, like, try to do it as non-noticeable as I can, and I'm like, do we tell him about the town?
If he asks us.
I don't
I mean,
mention,
that's
I don't mention anything then.
Okay.
that's a pretty big thing that's like going on in land he controls.
But it might get us
Wait,
arrested.
Again.
I whispered to Sergeant Helm. Should we should we ask about the spellcasting business?
Yeah, he doesn't know what's okay. Another thing, Your Majesty,
Yes?
we heard some of the guards talking about arresting spellcasters. This
Yes.
is about
There were rumors of, a wizard who we had kept an eye on before, who disappeared for a period of time and came back. And he destroyed an entire town. And we know him to be a powerful spellcaster, so
really.
we are trying to find all spellcasters and figure out whether they are benevolent or malevolent, and disposing of the malevolent ones.
Understood. I think I heard in one of the towns that we stayed in, I don't remember which one, somebody mentioned a spellcaster, some magic thing in Dunwick. Are you familiar with this civilization?
Dunwick is a fairly popular town in the province of Tonfin.
Is that to the...
Popular or populous?
Both.
Oh man.
When he says province, that means like not in his
Correct.
realm?
It's not in his domain.
Is this to the north, south, east, west?
Just to the west. If you go from the town of, I want to say, Icopolis, and just head straight west, you'll easily hit the province.
Thank you. Perhaps we could work our way there and, after the assailants, of course, work our way there and potentially investigate to see if there's any sorcerers that you are looking for.
Potentially, yes.
Would you perchance know the name of this sorcerer, so that we may be wary of our
We care
journey?
not to disclose their name, for we don't know their powers to the extent of allowing others to go after them.
All right.
Understood.
And there have been some strange rumors that I've heard that there's an underground faction coming back. Do you know anything about this?
What faction?
I do not know the name, for it has been lost to time, but a bunch of gnomes, I believe. Much like your friend there.
Well, we did see some
Is he
gnomes.
the first one who hasn't thought he's a goblin?
We saw a group of gnomes in some of the towns to the south, but not sure. That's interesting, though.
Because I've heard word of various things, like they were going to destroy cities, and one funny rumor was they were trying to assassinate me. But,
That is not a rumor.
are you sure?
Because they approached me and asked me to kill you.
I see. And you told
I declined.
them very nicely. Have you dealt with them?
They told me that they would deal with me.
I see.
So I assume that either I'm going to die or they're going to die.
Well, then I guess I can make this investment without worry, because either it will come back to me or it will be resolved and the investment will be worth it. I am giving you property in the town to keep.
Is he speaking just to Barfedious or to us as a whole?
More to Barfedious, but since you guys travel together, it's more or less everyone.
Okay.
Hippie commune.
Home base acquired.
We've gotten the Megaton townhouse.
It's
Oh,
called
boy.
the 5 grade hideaways.
5 gray windows with shades on them.
So is it like, do we get any description, or do we just assume it's like a lemonade
Do
stand?
we get five pairs of keys, or do you just have one, or
You guys can
what's
go
the
get.
square footage of the build? No, sorry.
You guys can go get more keys made. It's a fairly big house, probably the highest size that we have in the town. It's actually a company building.
He's giving us the royal palace?
No. Huh.
Thanks for the throne. Oh, you're in my seat.
Oh, so you did agree to assassinate me.
Okay.
No, we agreed to usurp you.
So, yeah, you
Dethroned.
can, I request that you check it out, and I hope it's to your liking. Good storage. You can probably do all sorts of things with it.
It's very
You
generous.
have permission to renovate, modify, however you wish.
Place to build ballista.
And
What is a ballista?
You'll see.
there's a
Big
the
crossbow.
wizard mentioned that you talked to him before about magic weapons, and he wanted me to tell you, if I ever saw you again, that the artificer is back,
Really?
and that his friend the blacksmith is working on some pretty interesting things, and adventurers may be interested.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I guess you guys are leaving now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys turn around to leave, he says, be
Wait.
careful where you cast your
Wait.
spells, and they might find you.
Talman.
Yep.
Talman, I want to introduce myself to the king, because I'm pretty sure
Oh yeah.
last time we were here, I just kind of popped into existence, like right in front of him.
What is this mustache standing by you?
What is this furry bush?
I am Lorak. I was here, but not here before. We may have talked, I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I'm with them.
Very
Like,
well
It's just
met.
one of us.
I mean, no
yeah.
harm.
Well met, then.
Okay. So we're out of the castle.
Okay. So you leave the castle.
So it's about 11:16. Would you guys? I would like to go to bed probably around midnight because I have stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
you guys-
planning on ending
Okay.
the session about 11:30, 11:45.
Would you guys want to just like stop here and take some like note of stuff in like take care of some stuff in town and then end it? Does that sound good?
Sure.
We could like investigate the town, go to the artificer and stuff, so we don't have to wait until.
Yeah. By the way, what did I need the artificer for?
I don't know. I know I wanted him to look at that bow I had, but
Magic missile.
oh maybe.
Yeah, I know it was for the staff to detect it, but I don't remember. It was something that we were looking at.
I'm gonna head over to the blacksmith.
Alright. So you see the blacksmith?
Do
He's
you-
like, hello?
Lou, I heard that you are working on some pretty interesting weapons.
Yeah. I've actually got pretty interesting things from far off lands currently in.
Alright.
I
Do you
have-
mind if I see?
Sure. He pulls out 3 boxes. Small box, maybe, I don't know, about this big.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, these are a pair of cestus that pretty good for a fist fight.
Pair of what?
Cestus.
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 It's like the fist, the
Oh,
really
like
weak
in-
fist
okay.
things in Dark Souls.
Cool.
Alright.
Pulls out a smaller, thinner box, probably 4 to 6 inches across, and it's a square box. I don't know, maybe about that
Mhm.
thick. And he opens it up and he says, and this is a chakram. Throwing disc.
Mm.
Then he points to a big box behind him. And this is a scythe I've been working on.
And Charmy does not know of any of this because...
Charmy materializes next to you. Somebody say something.
Alright, do you have any other words, or is this it?
As you say that, something flies around the room and he catches it, and you realize he has a boomerang that's sharpened on the inside. It's got like a blade inserted into it.
Mm-hmm. What kind of skill would that require?
That would be a ranged weapon.
Is it like martial or something?
The boomerang's actually simple.
Lorak is actually from
Is it-
Australia. Did he
Is
get a
it,
bonus?
He gets the Australian damage bonus.
is it better than a light crossbow?
How much does your light crossbow do in damage?
Uh,
Because I can guarantee you it's not.
oh, well, if it's not, then I might not. 1d8
Yeah,
with a
it's
crit
about half as
d8.
much.
Oh, okay, never mind. You wouldn't happen to have any improved rapiers or anything?
I mean, standard selection of those.
Oh, when you say standard, like, is it just all pretty much the same as my...
I mean, it's just up to the blacksmith. It's not going to be
Just
anything
steal.
special. You're going to find those things at like a magic shop.
Oh, okay.
Can I inquire about the scythe?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave them.
So, what's the, is there anything special about it? Or is it just another scythe?
Well, what you have there appears to be just
He
like
goes every day.
a sickle taped to a stick.
Oh. Okay.
So, it's actually authentic in comparison.
Mm.
It's a little bit on the heavy side, but, slices very nicely.
Mm.
And,
Oh.
let me actually check something before I say it. Since it's heavy, it's going to weigh a little bit more than what you are currently carrying. But it's got some hefty weight to it. You know, it's not like burdening weight, but it's the nice weight. And he also points to something else while you're inquiring about it. And I just got this in. I don't think you'd be interested, but it's a giant shield. And you look, and it's a tower shield.
Ooh, that's cool.
Tolman?
Yo.
Did you secretly just, like, spectate my first game of Dark Souls?
Yes.
Is this a thing?
No.
Is this really a thing? Do I get Havel's armor?
I'd like a dragon's tooth. What about the drake sword? They have a
Alright,
drake
so-
sword here?
Do you get anything?
So how much is the scythe?
This scythe is 5 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Alright. So rather than your 1d8, it does 2d4 slashing. So the same max, but the minimum is higher.
Slashing.
and it's a heavy two-handed weapon. You cannot use one hand on it.
How much is the boomerang?
The boomerang is 1 gold.
I'm not by that. Just because I have nothing ranged that isn't a spell.
Is it finesse or strength?
It's strength.
Okay. Crit damage.
The same. 2d4.
2d4. Okay. Okay. Oh, how much is the tower shield?
The tower shield is 30 gold.
Are you proficient with shields, however?
No.
That's a factor.
But
for those who...
I also have... What?
So the guy asked you, have you actually practiced with a shield before?
No, I have not.
Well, in that case, we have a smaller shield which works well for people who haven't practiced. And he points to a buckler. It's a small metal disc. And
The nipple shield?
It's only 5 gold. He smirks a little bit, then the smile quickly fades.
I mean, what does a shield do?
It increases your AC.
Oh,
But it takes up
that's
one of your
nice.
2 hands.
Oh, that's not so nice. So I have to like constantly switch from my scythe and my shield.
Oh, shield
That
in
take
general.
an action?
The buckler, actually, it goes all the way down, so you do have a free hand.
Huh.
But if you ever use side hand, it incurs disadvantage because you do have a shield attached to it.
So disadvantage for me? Or...
Yeah, for any attacks you make that
Oh.
use it. That would require a free
Yeah,
hand.
that would kind of ruin my build style. So I think I'll just take the scythe and be. It's a pretty nice scythe, by the way. I have to compliment you on it.
Thank you. Come back sometime. I might develop better.
Alright.
I would like to go to Barfedious.
One second. Paul, you bought the boomerang?
Sure, yeah.
That's 1d4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Same for a crit. It returns when you throw it, even if it hits. It's light, so you can technically dual wield these things. And its range is 30 to 120 feet.
Okay.
And it costs 1 gold and weighs 1 pound.
Alright, I removed the gold and everything.
Okay. Now you can go.
What? Would that be a dexterity?
It's range to, yeah, dexterity.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Actually, before I go to Barfedious, I'd like to go to our newly acquired house. Is there, like, yard space, or is it like that seclusive? Or is it
looks more like a
townhouse almost?
like a business office kind of
Okay.
thing.
Is there some space out
Where
front,
is
though?
it?
Oh, yeah. Let me ping it on the map.
Wait, is this our clan house? Do we
there.
have a clan house? Oh my god, I gotta do so much interior decorating.
But I would like to move the cart, like, someplace in front of our house, and then approach Barfedious and say, would you like to build a ballista? I think it's time.
Probably gonna need a bigger cart.
Well, did we buy a wagon?
No.
No, we
Okay,
didn't.
then, yeah, I guess we'll...
I would like to go to the artifactor
Okay.
place.
Artificer.
I
So
will
I'm just
follow...
gonna subtract. I'm just gonna subtract the gold and take the cart. It's
Can we
15?
sell the wagon?
You can sell the cart to buy the wagon, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, okay. Do you want to do? Yeah, I guess there will be room
Oh.
in the wagon. Never mind. Let's just do
What
that.
about our now really old horses? Can we sell those too?
They're not super old. They're
After
only
the
1
time
year
warp?
older. But yeah, you could.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to get as much money
No.
back. I'd say
Horses
the
are
new
expensive.
horses will cost you 3/4 of the normal price.
So
I'm
what's
good.
70 times 3/4?
35 plus half of 35. So 15, 16, 17 plus 35 is 47.
52 and a half.
We got very different numbers.
17 plus 32. 17 and a half plus 32. Or 35.
70 times 0.75 is 52.5. You were right. I just did terrible math.
That's okay.
Oh, because I did it 30 plus 17. That's why.
Okay,
Want to buy a new horse?
before we do artificer stuff, can we just take this one at a time? So can Barfedious and me, like,
All right.
go buy materials from the blacksmith and with our plans that we've talked about, try to build a ballista and, like, attach it to the wagon?
Oh, yeah. Everybody who wants to chip in, the sum of the gold removed must be 800.
Oh, never mind. Fuck that. Maybe we should hold off a little bit until we acquire some.
Well, I mean, I have 200 gold right now.
Do you guys have any platinum?
Subtracting the wagon and subtracting for a new horse.
Let me do some business first in town, and I'll come back to you.
I mean, you guys can always haggle.
Yeah, and I'll follow Charmi to the
Actually, it's
artificer.
800 for a built one, so it's probably going to be about 500 for.
I think I think it
materials.
says, like, for crafted items it's half.
All right, so
But if you
400.
want to say $500, okay.
400 works.
Well, before we do that, then I would like to follow Charmi to the artificer. And then
Okay. So you guys go over to him. So he says, hello, well met. Good to see you. I've heard a little bit about you. You guys were inquiring about a few things.
what race is this guy?
He appears to be human, but you aren't certain. He's wearing kind of like a
That's not
cloak.
suspicious. I didn't care what race he was until you said that.
Charmi, you wanted to
So what does he say? Oh, right.
just greets us.
So, what was I even checking? Was it the one? Yeah, I think it was the one. Right? Can I have like a recall intelligence check?
I don't remember either.
I think it was the wand. I think I was checking the check magic thing.
Well,
Because
a couple minutes ago, yes, that's what you said. You were checking.
Sure. Okay. Well, I don't remember. I know we. What was the point of the artifactor?
I know.
Was it for? Oh, was it for magical items?
Yeah, he crafts magic items. And I know.
Oh yeah, I was looking
Sergeant
for the
Helm's looking into
inventory.
the sword.
Right.
The bow.
The bow.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
a bow.
Okay. And I think I paid money to for detect magic, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds,
I
yeah, I
remember
think
my-
so, because I didn't have it. You thought I did, and then we went to,
Yeah,
like,
that's
a
right.
real wizard, because I didn't have them.
Yeah.
That's what
I never got the
constitutes a real
information for
wizard.
that. So he. So, what happened? Okay. So, what magic items have you found in your travels?
I have some armors. He points to just like pretty much an array of any type of armor. And all right. And he says they're cheaply enchanted, but it's an enchantment nonetheless. What did I write? I don't know. Anyway. The armors have an enchantment where it will actually increase your durability, your ability to evade temporarily. But it has a limited number of charges before it just becomes regular armor. And then he points to a wand, or two wands. And he says, these are much the same. That using them will increase your ability to cast a spell. They don't actually have spells imbued into them.
Oh, that's useful.
And then points to a couple swords, short sword and long sword that he has. He says that these become suddenly sharper when you need them to.
Do they have the same degrading effect that the armor has?
Yes. All of these degrade over time. Because they're...
Oh, that's not fun.
Then he points over to 2 vials of liquid. And he points to one and says, "This is what I call a night owl potion. And it removes your need to sleep for 48 hours.
I'm good.
And after... One second. Yeah, after the 48 hours, it actually feels like you just slept." And he points to the other one, he's like, now this one's a great one. It's like, this is called Scarlet Bovine. And what it does is makes you run faster, makes you feel less exhausted, and I've heard rumors from buyers that sometimes you grow wings.
Okay, I get it.
Bovine gives you wings.
Permanently? Or oh my god.
No, not permanently.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thing.
And then he points to one last thing, and says, "These are called the googles of identification." And then he sneezes, and he's like, "Sorry, goggles of identification." Sorry, that's
What do
very
they
embarrassing.
do?
They freely cast the identify spell.
Do they grade over time?
No, these are
How
much better, well crafted.
how much?
That's a good question.
That might help you with your wand, Charmi.
Yeah.
I don't have a table for cost of items. That's in the HB, isn't it?
It's in the DMG.
Is it?
It has ranges of the costs of magic items depending on their rarity. If you'd like, I can get
I
it
could
for you.
totally be it. I could
Oh,
totally be
thanks.
like that one nerd girl who just like flips down her goggles and just inspects everything.
Oh god.
You could be like that guy from Ned's Declassified who has the computer glasses.
Cookie.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't remember his name.
I love that show.
So he points to the
Best show.
goggles of identification. It's just like, yeah, it's a little bit pricey. It's gonna be about 400 gold. I mean, it's the first one I made, so it's not gonna be the greatest quality. But as I make more, get more experience with them, they'll definitely become cheaper. And he said, everything else that I pointed to is, about 75 gold. The armor, wand, swords, Scarlet Bovine, and the Night Owl potion.
So he told us how many. He told us how many charges are on the armor, but how many charges are on the wands and the sword of
He
Gryffindor?
didn't say how many charges are on any of them.
Oh.
How many
He
charges
said
are on these?
3.
It depends. You find out when you buy it. Oh, and
That's
Charmi,
I
lame.
could like buy the goggles and what?
pinch.
God fucking damn it.
Roll me
Guys,
a
I really
perception check.
oh
Had he never thought to do that?
Okay, that's actually enough, because the necklace that you were attached to before is missing.
what?
Yeah,
I check my cat.
your cat does not have it.
Kitty. I check my mouse.
Your mouse
Rat.
does not have it. Okay, so do you guys buy anything from the artificer?
After they're done looking, I'd like to talk to him. But I'll let you guys finish.
But okay, so I really want these goggles. but I only have like 300 total.
You know,
But I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking. But
oh,
yeah, I only have like 300. Hold on. I guess I'll just do like I'm like talking out loud to Sergeant Helm.
okay.
So I only got like 300.
Let me do some business
And
of my own first, and then I'll see if I can help you out.
okay.
So I go up to the artificer and I say, "Greetings. I'm not a particularly magical person myself, but I went and saw a wizard earlier who told me about you. Um, I have a magic item that is currently not functional, and I pull the bow out of my pack, the pieces of it, and put it on the table. The wizard, I detected it and said that it's very, very powerful, but right now it's useless. If someone was to repair it, then it would be an item of great value. Do you think you might be able to repair it?"
He looks at it and he's like, "Oh yes, this is the engravings and everything on this show that it is very, very powerful. But I'd have to work at it for a very long time to get this to be fixed."
Then my next question is, obviously in its state, it's not worth much. However, for someone like you who could improve it, would you be able to take it off my hands and make a bit of an investment? You pay me some money, I'll give it to you in hopes that you can make a profit later.
Yeah, I could very well do that. But first, you're gonna have to get the bow actually fixed, because the magic won't stay if it's broken.
I see. So, go to a blacksmith.
Yes, I'd be your best bet.
Understood. Charmi, I'll get back to you. And then I head off to a blacksmith.
All right. So you,
The most prestigious blacksmith in town, if I can discern the difference.
okay. So you find a nice fancy gilded sign,
Yeah,
and he looks at it.
seems to be done right.
So, what do you do?
Greetings.
Hello. Yes, hi.
I have a bow of sorts that I'd like to be repaired. It's very, very delicate, very valuable, so I would please expect you to take as much time as you need. Just do it right. Would you be able to accomplish this?
He inspects. He's like, yeah, I could probably do this in about 10 minutes.
How much would it cost?
It's a bow, so I don't know, a gold.
Deal.
So
How does he do?
he looks at it and he actually puts little holes on the broken ends inside, kind of like hollowing it out a little bit, and puts some. He coats it in something, and then pours a little bit of molten metal in there, and kind of sticks them together. Then you see his hands start to glow, and
His hands glow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
the
Okay.
wood actually the wood of the bow actually kind of stretches and connects to itself, and
Hell yeah, this
basically
guy's qualified.
reconstitutes, and the bow is fixed.
I am satisfied. Okay,
Holman,
thank you.
why isn't this guy arrested? He just did magic.
Well, they're doing the Inquisition where it's malevolent or benevolent, so
They probably already like
either
inspected
haven't
him.
found him casting magic or they deemed him benevolent.
If we submit a customer review, does that mean we get to be entered into the sweepstakes for $1,000?
No, that actually ended last month.
You get $1,000. Paper currency is worthless. Good job.
Yeah, fantasy dollars.
Yeah, Fantasy Costco.
Well, I'll return to the magic shop and
For all your
say,
dreams come true.
present the bow, and that was
So
the
he's
blacksmith
like,
did a very fine job.
yeah, I can start working on this. It's gonna take me a while though.
Well, I mean, it's yours to keep afterwards. So,
Well, I don't know the magic currently imbued in it, but if I want it, then yeah, I'll take it off your hands. But I'll give it back to you if it's something that I really don't think I should keep.
well, I don't know how often I'll be in town, but how much would you be willing to pay me right now?
I can't give you that right now. It's going to be at least worth like a couple thousand gold when it's done.
Well, I'm not interested in keeping this bow.
But
I'd like to get it off my hands. Could you give me a fraction of that price up front and then never have to worry about me again?
I can give you 500 to start, because it could just be a total flop. And that's about all I can do, because one, I don't have the money to afford the full price or anything, and I don't know the true nature of this yet.
That sounds perfect to me. Also, I given the name of the wizard that I visited the first time. He's the one who looked at it.
They're
so
in the same building.
Oh, okay.
That's
I remember. Okay, yeah. Well,
Does it look like the same guy with a different clothes, like shirt on or something?
He actually looks like the exact same guy, like the doctor and wizard did. The art begins to disappear.
So, he gives me 500.
Alright.
I take 350, and I give 150 to Charmi.
Okay.
50. Okay, so I'll buy 3 and that.
Hopefully you can get those goggles now.
Yeah. What is? Oh.
Hmm?
Platinum is 10, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Platinum is worth 10 gold.
Okay. It's not updating. Either way, I would like to buy those goggles.
Alright.
Uh,
Do you just name the 400 gold?
Is there anything I can do for a sort of a
Working those feminine charms into it. He looks at you and he just starts talking to you. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say he starts gagging. That's just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I expected that too.
12. He cuts it by about 50 gold.
Nice. Okay, so 350. I'll give him that. So
Alright.
I have 23 gold left. Yay.
Wait. Ow.
Because I got 150 and that
Oh yeah,
put me
that's
up to
right. I thought
370.
he gave you 350.
No, I kept on 350.
So yeah. You have now
So I got-
achieved acquired the goggles of identification.
You can just use those like right now, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can freely cast identify as much as you want.
Swiggity.
And
What's the
some
wand do?
symbols.
What's the wand do?
So I would like to cast my identify goggles on the wand of magic missiles.
Okay. So you look at it and it's a wand of magic missiles and it currently has 8 charges.
Can you tell, like, if it regains charges? What's the max?
It
that kind of
appears
stuff?
to, but at an unnaturally slow rate.
What is natural about a wand?
True. Unnaturally
You mean
slow for a
unnatural?
wand.
What does that mean?
Rather than 1d4 plus 1 per day at dawn, it's just 1 at dawn.
Okay.
So one charge per dot.
Yep.
Cool, cool.
I'll go back
Yeah.
to... Where? Sorry.
Okay. I would like to identify my cat.
Okay. You cast identify and you look at the cat's
It's a plus
goggles.
2 cat?
Plus 2 to cat score. Proficiency in cat scan. You literally give this cat a cat scan. You look at it through your goggles, and it like zooms in and out on its own, and then you see this little text box appear on the side. It's just normal cat. But then you see like a
Your
line
head's up
cut
to
through the
scroll.
normal that just says cat. Like a strike through.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Then
Why
you
do
see a
you play
strike through
with my
through the word
feelings?
cat.
It's not a cat. Oh
And
no.
then your goggles shut off.
Okay. So that's fun. I like these goggles.
Okay.
It's just fun to do.
I'll go back to Barfedious and say, seems my deal went well. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So you said 400, Tallman?
Yeah.
How much do you have, Barfedious?
Over 200.
Okay, I'll put in 300.
Okay. So I'll put in the other 100.
And then we get to work.
Alright, you collect the materials. So now, both of you make Constitution saving throws. It'll be...
Constitution.
Yep, for building it. Whether you
Okay.
get tired or not. How much you can actually build in a day. Okay, so...
we-
I bring them a sandwich.
yeah, you can actually use your inspiration to get advantage on that.
It wouldn't be a fate chip.
Correct.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys build it. And it has been made, so you want me to go ahead and give you the statistics on it?
Sure.
Alright. It weighs 80 pounds,
Thinking about where to put this. Okay.
has an AC of 12,
Mhm.
50 HP.
Wait, the weapon has HP?
Yes, it can break down.
Oh, okay.
It's immune to poison and psychic damage.
So,
Has a range of 80, 360, or 180, 360.
Okay.
And damage die is 4d8 and 2d8 for medium and small creatures. Piercing damage.
Okay.
You have created a ballista.
And you said, like, for me, it takes a round to aim and a round to fire.
You can use a full action to aim, and then fire on the next turn, or you can just shoot, but you'll roll at disadvantage for the attack.
Okay.
Do we need to do anything to make like the bolts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
make them, and I'm sure you could find somebody to
Yeah,
make
so
them for
should
you.
we just subtract, like, what, like 5 gold to stock up on some bolts?
Yeah.
How many
You
would
can
that?
actually go to the blacksmith, and he can make them for you.
Okay. Is it based off dexterity to shoot it?
Yeah, probably. How
Okay.
well you can aim.
Can it crit?
Yes. Double the damage of whichever type you use.
Yep.
Can...
Testing. Swiggity.
so 17 is the critical failure.
2 1s, a 7, and a 4.
Wait, how did it do 4 dice?
What do you mean?
It's 2d8 on a medium creature and 48 on a small creature.
Oh! Oh, okay. I thought it was the other way around. Alright.
So it's only
Wait,
2 damage
something
dice
like
for each creature. But,
that. That's pretty good.
and Barfedious.
Mm-hmm.
When you use it, it does an extra die of damage. So whenever you shoot with it, it's a 5d8 and 3d8.
Interesting.
Okay.
Also increase your charisma by 2.
Okay.
Just took special power.
Yep. And also, for any weapon you create, it's a +4 to hit and +1 damage per damage die.
By create, does that count as his warlock thing as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's OP as hell.
So now for you, the heavy ballista, the 5d8 one does 5d8 +5 plus any of your other modifiers that relate to it.
Barfedious just got really OP.
So
Pretty much I kicked you off of ballista duty.
I think so.
let's see. What's your dexterity modifier?
14. Oh, modifier 2.
Oh,
I have 40 dexterity. So is that +2 to hit from dex, then +4? Is he count as proficient?
No, you guys are not proficient.
I'm not either.
Oh, you're crossbow, so yeah, you are.
Okay.
What's your dexterity? Oh, 14, so that's a dexterity modifier of 2.
2, yeah.
So plus your +5, so you actually, this is what your attack roll would be with on a small creature.
I think I hit it.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
This was a good investment. Time to make 4 more.
And
Have an army.
Your 2 hit is a d20 +4 plus your dexterity modifier.
That's D20
Oh
plus
wait,
6.
you wouldn't get a dexterity modifier on damage, would you? Because it's the machine doing it.
I mean, a normal crossbow, it's the machine doing it. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
It might be the dexterity is being able to, like, swivel it around and spot, like, a...
Well, that's your turn to aim.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of...
Your
So I guess there's no
webcam
plus
turned off.
modifier on it.
Well, but, like, that's the same for all ranged weapons that aren't thrown. Like, with a bow, you draw it back, but you can still only draw it back so far.
Well, that's based off your actual... yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Okay.
Homebrewing can be
Um,
difficult.
Your webcam is off, but
Oh.
Because of
4
the 4
hours.
hours thing. I mean, we're almost done, so...
yeah. So I would like to ask, first off, I would like to check the artifact place for my necklace.
Okay.
Should I roll anything for that?
You can do an investigation.
I'll do it again.
It'd
do
be a
it
-2
again.
anyway. -2. Actually,
So
-4,
less-
so it'd be a 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't find it.
Okay. So I would like to go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
And do some more investigating.
Nope. You've lost hope of finding it.
No, just from blacksmith.
you can no longer investigate
I'd
it.
like to go
Coward.
to the castle.
Okay.
Let's see.
Charmi bursts into flames.
So I'd like to ask a guard. Have you seen a small little stone
Yeah,
necklace?
there's many. They're everywhere. Just look outside.
Sounds an awful lot like verbal investigation.
I said necklace.
Like, he was responding once you said stone.
Oh, I did say stone necklace, but have you seen a stone
A
necklace
snow
around?
necklace? No.
Oh my god, this guy's... guard.
I'm gonna go with different guard. Have
His
you
SAS
seen a
skill is
stone
like
necklace?
8d8.
Have you seen a stone necklace around?
No, I have not been stoned with a necklace.
Oh my god.
Can I go to the king's room?
Okay, you go up to the king.
I'd like an audience with the king. Have you seen my necklace?
I think I might have dropped my stone necklace around. Have you seen it?
I hope you find it. Good luck.
Have Have you seen it around here?
Last time I saw it, you were wearing it.
I'm very sad. Thank you, King.
So, you go back to the party, and you hear some whispers from Barfedious' direction.
The fuck you say?
And it's whispering like how stupid these heroes are. And they're mocking you when they say heroes.
Wait, Barfedious direction?
Yep.
He's talking to what?
Wait, I'm talking about how
No, I
stupid.
didn't say you were
Wait.
talking. I said there were whispers from your direction.
That's what I understood.
Well, now I'm confused. Okay, Charmy's confused. Because he's talking about heroes, but like he's not really.
Like,
What is?
these heroes are stupid. They'll never find us.
Huh? Who said that?
And it's coming from Barfedious' direction. So,
Hey, Barfedious.
Mm-hmm. Quick clarification before continue this conversation. I do not hear these voices.
everyone does.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So
Where are we?
you heard that, right?
You guys are just in town. I assume you're just like walking to your office.
Office.
That's what I'm gonna refer to it as.
So
fancy.
can we make a perception check to see if we can
Yeah. Go ahead.
see?
You can make a perception check.
Mother!
You roll a 0. Certain home rolls a 10.
Do you guys hear that?
Yes,
Barfedious rolls a
Please,
3.
Lorak, could you please?
I'm looking.
It's probably the gnomes.
Oh!
Okay, Lorak, is like, you notice it is the gnomes, specifically your gnome. It's coming from his person.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's that stone. It's the stone. Check the stone that was for communicating on across far distances.
Why do you have? Do you have? Wait a minute. That rune said communication. We saw a bunch of gnomes. Barfedious, would you like to tell us something?
He's awful working with the
how
gnomes.
you're- How you're incompetent, or how?
Where's my goddamn necklace?
Where
And
did
at
you leave
this
it
point-
last?
We will call it a night.
Wait, no. While they were all doing shopping and ballista stuff, I'd like to say Lorak was outside in the street practicing with the boomerang,
Okay.
and he now has
Kill it.
like
Just
8 proficiency bonus because he's awesome.
No.
And he cut down all of the telephone lines and caught
In
all the
medieval
birds
world.
because nothing can escape.
All the clotheslines. Everyone's closer. Will never be dry again.
You monster.
Experience.
Okay. So,
Killed 13 rats and then did lots of
14.
quest stuff and learned things. Oh yeah, cool. And 2 guards.
unfortunately, they were caught in the crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, let me bring out a calculator.
CSI. What is this place called?
Lowick.
Yeah, Suicide Law. Like,
You
we
guys
just
got
find a bunch of
experience
bodies in a
for
bush.
previous Crucible, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Challenge rating 1/2 is 100, right?
Yes.
And then the horror specs, we'll say that's worth 150.
Purchase items, completed ballistas, learned about.
Completing the
Zulu.
ballista was also a milestone goal, so I give you an extra X number, so...
Tom,
this
I don't know
just
if you were
Barfedious
listening, but
enough, or is-
I have mastered the boomerang, so
Charmy bought a scythe, and he got the boomerang and has been practicing with it, so you all get a equivalent XP bonus.
Selling the
Ooh.
bow.
No. Not really. It's
Buying goggles?
Alright.
just buying something.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
Scuffling powers
for your powers,
for Barfedious.
technically, 2 people still haven't, so I won't give experience bonus to everyone
Okay.
who discovers theirs. Can't think of anything else besides fate chips.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what level are you guys? 4?
3.
3. 3rd level fate chips are worth 200 each. So there are what, 5 people? 4 currently, but Daniel.
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't get all the experience.
So do we divide XP by 4?
He gets the crystal experience, but that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone gets 362 experience. Plus the 200 from your fate chip.
So 562.
62. And Daniel will get 1050 divided by
200 away.
Yeah, it looks like a next session level up.
That was quick. Oh wait, Lorak, where are you at?
I'm at 1652. Is that
Mark.
right? I don't know. I have XP to next level as 900, so I didn't change that.
2700 for level
27?
4.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. He would get 210 plus. How much did I say the fate chip was worth? 250 or 200?
200.
200.
You said 200.
So yeah, he'd get 410. I think. Yeah, 410.
Okay, cool.
Strong.
Watch it be like a fucking keyblade. My necklace is just stuck to the dwarf. I have to wear the dwarf as a necklace. Wait, you're not a dwarf. You're a goblin. Forgot.
He almost was like not disrespectful.
Oh no, that's the Raz.
Tallman,
Yeah.
does the damage on my thing get better as I level up, or is that represented in the amount of cast per day?
Cast per day.
Okay.
I mean, if you increase your proficiencies and things, then that obviously goes up.
Well, the damage doesn't.
I know, but that's still a bonus to damage.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I
I mean,
getting...
not really. Arguably.
What races are we?
Sergeant Helm is human.
Human,
I don't know. It's human.
elf, human,
No.
gnome,
Half elf?
elves.
I get he's a half elf.
What?
I was just thinking around because I'm mixing my memory with the tiefling
Oh.
and yeah.
Barfedious, what's your charisma now? What's your charisma now?
20.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
never
did
get that.
Lorax, or yeah, was it Lorak? Did his stats ever go back from the rats?
He has not visited a doctor about it.
Okay.
That's not good.
You want to visit
Yeah.
a doctor?
Hey,
and
can I visit a doctor?
Yeah. Just
can
have
I
to
do
back
that?
up by 3.
I'm
Me
gonna
too.
dip out
Cool.
since we're pretty much done. So
You
we'll
passed
see you
all
again.
saves for the disease, Charmy.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
All right. Yeah, you can leave
Mhm.
Quentin if
Okay,
you want.
see you guys.
Adios.
Alright.
And that is the session.